Before we dive into the world of Discworld, a friendly reminder to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you're enjoying the content. As a seasoned movie buff with over 3 decades of watching fantasy genre evolve, I often find myself pondering a question. Is it finally time for a genuine Discworld TV show that does the books justice? Um, the growth in budget and special effects in modern TV has reached a point where we could create a spectacle that would have been unimaginable during the glory days of Xena Warrior Princess. Um, you know, that it is a and fantasy television is growing ever more popular. And the financial backing behind these series is expanding significantly, leading to a level of visual grandeur that was unimaginable 30 years ago. However, with this rise in budget and improved special effects, there has also been a shift towards darker tones in these shows as they grow increasingly serious. Navigating the reading order of the Discworld series might be intricate, but it could still be an excellent alternative for a fresh take on the fantasy genre. The book's emphasis on topics like truth, justice, freedom, and love make Discworld a promising candidate to introduce you to another captivating, fantastical realm. Discworld deserves a faithful TV show, how it can get it, right? It needs to actually be in a conversation with the source material, not just copy the jokes. Over the years, there have been 3 attempts at creating a TV series based on Discworld, and each one had its imperfections. In the 90s, Cosgrove Hall Animation produced cartoons from Soul Music and Weird Sisters, which were fairly accurate adaptations of their originals. However, the low quality animation has become almost unbearable to watch today, and neither production was ever released in high definition. The main issue with most of these adaptations is that they had to make numerous concessions from the original content without introducing anything fresh, man-tins. However, The Watch attempted to innovate, but unfortunately, this led to a disorganized outcome and a departure so significant from the source material that it became nearly unidentifiable. Now is the perfect time for a Discworld TV show that adapts the books properly. It's at its height of popularity. So it's time for someone to take it down at the knees. In an unexpected manner, Discworld demonstrates compassion and depth contrary to its initial appearance as a collection of humorous books, with characters like Carrot, Moist, and Cut Me Own Throat Dibbler, who embark on fantastical journeys. However, these journeys lead them to confront real-world issues such as gender disparity, labor rights, and emerging fascism, and characters in Discworld are vividly portrayed, unlike the lifeless avatars of dark fantasy like the Targaryens, because the inhabitants of this world possess the imperfections and idiosyncrasies characteristic of real people. And a good Discworld show will have to make changes and cuts to the books, but those changes should serve the story instead of underestimating its audience. Satire past a certain vintage needs to be handled with care, but this is an opportunity to breathe new life into the stories, so long as it's done by someone who understands narratives the way Sir Terry Pratchett did. And remember, if you're a fan of fantasy, you might be wondering why we haven't seen a Discworld adaptation yet. It's like they say,
You can't have $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic.
With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.